Hello and welcome back to another episode. Today we are going to be carrying on with Resident Evil 4. I believe this will be chapter 4, so we're carrying on with this. And what I've done is I've broken it down into highlights and I've already pre-played it. So essentially I'm just going to be commentating to the highlights today. Hopefully that way it makes it a little bit more digestible, a little bit shorter and a little bit more fun to watch. So I have my Red Bull in hand. And let's carry on with some Resident Evil 4. Right, okay, so started off in the cave system. Just straight up taking down Ganados, one bullet at a time, baby. Fighting this guy that looks something like Nick Valentine out of Fallout 4. And having to deal with these snake-headed twats. They did my absolute nothing. Like, they're not the worst, don't get me wrong, but just when you nail those headshots and you almost get penalized, it's a little bit annoying. Also took me a long time to work this out, where I realized that the markings around the actual wall correspond with this. I didn't see the markings, so I was there for about 20 minutes. Just me, or probably just me? But I'm terrible at puzzles. I'm really bad at puzzles. What I do love is treasure. I am an absolute fiend. I am like Nicolas Cage in National Treasure. I just search that shit out and I don't stop. You know, I got to make sure I get everything before I can move on. I'm one of those types of people. So I probably had like an hour and a half of gameplay here that I cut down to about 10 minutes or whatever this is for the highlights. I've now made my way to the settlement. Tried to be sneaky until that guy saw me. So, made sure to whip out the sniper rifle and the pistol and put him down. And then for another copycat Nick Valentine. Kneed him in the face. And shot him a few more times. That guy took a crazy amount of bullets to finally go down. Picking up a little bit more treasure. Because that's just the type of man I am. Yeah, got that sweet pearl bangle. And also picking up the blue note for the gigantic fish because I'm a sucker for spinel. I love spinel. Now at this point in the settlement, you can actually find this little area, almost a little bit hidden away. And it's from the start of the game, as I've put in here, game intro. Very nicely done. And you'll notice, this guy looks like he's about to take her head off, but when you find her body, she's still got her head. So yeah, terrible aim. And then, this is the first encounter, obviously, with dogs. These things are menaces. Again, don't love them, but, you know, it does change it up. It spices up the enemy variation. And there's a lot of them at this point as well. I've really got, like, cornered here, big time. There's me trying to be a hero with the pistol, just popping away. And it was not good enough. Twisty son of a bitch. So yeah, I thought at this point to get a little breather, probably best to throw the flashbang. But just before that I got stunned and then finished off by the dog. Which was annoying, but, you know, it happens. I'm not a very good gamer. I enjoy them. I came back to finish the little bastard off later, so, you know, he got what he deserved. Fuck him. Also shot a little Salazar. I won't get all those by the end of the game. They're quite hard to find. And ended up getting my trophy. I got the, was it Lurker Bass or something? Lunker Bass, I think it was. Whatever the fuck that is. And managed to put the first, I think it's Apostle Head or whatever they're called, onto the weight. So at this point I'm just making my way to the second one. Once you've got 2 of those, then you get the insignia, and then that allows you to get into the church to go and save Ashley. Although, I don't want to save Ashley, but unfortunately the game makes you do it. And then you gotta have her following you around and just being a nuisance. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. The president sent you on a mission. So we got the old blasphemer's head. And just before going back to put the other one on the scale, I didn't include it in the video, but I've now got all the hexagon pieces which fit this little point, which is where you get on the boat to go and fight the big-ass Megalodon type boss. Del Lago or something. And then this gives you another bit of treasure, a depraved idol. So yeah, this is the point now. I've got the head, putting the second one on there, so now we can get the insignia, and we can make our way to the church to go and save Ashley.
Condor 1 to Roost. I found the key to the church.
Copy that. Now go get Baby Eagle.
Right. No time to chat. I'm going in. Condor 1 out.
I really can hate the way he calls himself Condor.
Shit.
And yep, it was at this moment I knew I'd fucked up. Obviously you have to do it, like it's what you have to do, but... Yeah. This guy was tricky. I struggled with him. Again, I'm not a particularly great gamer, so I struggle with a lot of things, but... It was just hard to know if you should be pouring bullets into him or if you need to be more precise and just wait for the right time. So I opted for just spraying him with shotgun shells at this point. It tickled him a bit. Wiped his nose down. Also, trying to get to grips with the area that I'm in as well. Know where I can bail to.
You got worms too?
I should probably know what he's referring to there, but I don't have a fucking clue. Either way, he lifted up that house like it was nobody's business, and perfect time to reload there. Just as I had a shot on it. But, oh. Again, terrible at evading. I'm also really bad at parrying. But yeah, for some reason there, had a shot at the thing and decided to change weapon. Go figure, I have no idea why I did it. Bam. Not sure if there's an effective way of avoiding that except for running, but I couldn't find it. Luckily I had a knife, so it kind of got me out of that life-ending sequence, luckily. But yeah, I've always got knives on me. Very important in this game. Absolutely missed by a mile with that shot, but we managed to get a couple in there. We managed to get a few off. Right, there we go. Again, not sure if there's a super effective way of dodging that except for running, but either way, I'd started a bit late. Now, luckily at this point, I did manage to save the dog earlier in the game, so thank God we got this guy's help.
It's that dog.
It is that dog. That's way more of a wolf than a dog, but yeah, whatever. I'm not David Attenborough. And obviously neither's Leon.
Because I could use it.
Yeah, it was super handy to have him in this fight, so he just takes the attention off you for a bit. And then it gives you the option to obviously hit this plague ass shit that comes out of his back. Plague ass! Boom. He bit into that the same way my dog does into a nice old ham bone. Ferociously. Now, luckily, the big daft bastard managed to headbutt a pillar. I think the dog essentially triggers him to do it. Hit it once, held off a little bit, bam, nailed it again. My aim isn't always the best, but I got him down pretty well then. That was 2 firm shots. Now again, use the flash just to get him down a bit. Although I think he was going down anyway. Threw a grenade. And then unequip the shotgun and equip it again. Why not? And that's all she wrote. We got him out of there. But yeah, it was a struggle, that fight. It was quite resource intensive, but... And then, yeah, popped it one more time for good measure, I guess. But he does give you a yellow diamond, which is one of the best circle-type gems you can get on the game. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the highlights for this episode. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was a little bit easier to digest and a little bit more fun to watch. If it was, make sure you let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one.